Here's a quick tutorial on how you can make courses for Fundaar quickly and efficiently. The first step is to identify who is it that wants to learn, who is our target audience, what would they like to learn, what is the skill that they are looking for to acquire, and who would be the best practitioner to teach this to them from our field experience. The method is quite simple. The first step is to contact the practitioner. Keeping a list of questions is always advisable. Another tip is to record the conversation so that you can refer to it later. Begin by introducing yourself, telling them a little bit about the purpose of the conversation, give them a little background about Abhyas and why these tutorials are being created and how they can help. Sending them a course link to get an idea is a good idea so that they know what it's going to look like. And here are some of the sample questions that could be asked. After this, the next step is to ask them to send photographs of the strategy, making sure that no photographs have got the faces of children is important. Also, a photograph of the practitioner themselves and a little note about them is helpful. Take their consent, of course, before publishing it in their name. Most practitioners are quite happy to have their names published. And also assure them that you will be sharing the course with them for review before publishing it. A good idea is to build a kind of a storyboard. Like any story, this tutorial also has a beginning, a middle, and an end. The beginning comprises the background and the context about the teacher and the problem that they are trying to solve. Then the strategy itself, a description of the strategy. And finally, the effect that this strategy has had, how it has helped the people around them. Some tips are to use a question as a hook or any catchy title so that the people feel like clicking on the course. The language should be as crisp and simple as possible, and not going into excruciating detail or excessive detail, but keeping it pithy and keeping it to what is really important. Not sacrificing the process, but at the same time not adding too many unnecessary details. Wherever possible, video and audio clips can be added. I have also taken little clips from the audio recording that I had using these products, these apps. Videos also, if you're using, should be really short and crisp and to the point. You can edit the video on Canva if it's too long. Finally, add an assessment to check for understanding. The assessment should be based on what they have learned so far. And at the end, adding additional resources in case the person wants to understand the topic a little deeper, maybe add a reading, or if there's another video tutorial that you can find, not just a video tutorial, but maybe even somebody talking about it or showing it in practice, that is useful. So if you are a quick type, if you can type quickly, the entire process should not take more than an hour. Finally, once you've done all that, it's important to go over the content to check for typos, spelling errors, etc. As I said, send the link to the practitioner for review. They might even share some additional information, or they may suggest some edits which need to be incorporated. And that's it. It's as simple as that. Thanks for listening and watching. Bye. All the best.